Hi guys, welcome to Pink Moon Journey with me, Intira. So first of all, I'd like to thank you for everyone to come here and would like to check out my readings. I actually start this and I think is compared to another channel. I'm not going to compare. I'm very new here, and yeah, with the amount that I have, I'm so grateful for that little number of subscribers. But I'm grateful because every time when I come here, I feel so great to do the reading, and I just feel like every time when I do readings, it helps me feel lighter. It's helped me feel, uplift in some way. And yes, and I think Pink Moon Journey is going to be a long term for me at some point. I have the feeling like that, and today that I just put the video say that it's time to shine. If you feel drawn into this message and you would like to see what is coming next with this reading, please feel free to, because last night this message come to me like it's time for the pink moon to shine, and there must be some reason that I call the Pink Moon Journey, because first of all, I think pink is my favorite color and I love the moon. That's why I combine these two together. Back then I have no idea about the moon cycles, the moon nickname. Turns out that the pink moon is actually in April, and okay, this is very personal, but I have moon in Aries, so yes, pretty passionate kind of person. Anyway, so I think that's meant for me, so I feel like yes, was something that meant for me, I'm going to do with my love and my passion. Okay, and I wish that everyone who spent time here, I am so grateful for you to come here. I don't know what's coming next, but what I got here is just like a good feeling of refresh and restart. Okay, let's begin the journey together, and I just make my decision that I'm going to make the video in English, because I think it's much more to find my soul tribe, not just in my country but maybe someone across the world. Yeah, it's good to dream big, isn't it? Okay, let's start the reading. Today I really have no idea what is coming for you, but let's stick with the key that is time to shine. Alright, and I love this card so much because it's actually had the pink moon up here. I'm not sure what's coming. So, what is the message? Well, what is the time to shine for us? Okay, I said for us, it means we might share some energy with this reading together, because I feel like I'm back here. I created things. Some of you may be creative like me. Alright, we got one here. Oh, say it's a spiritual progression, divine guidance, connection to source. Alright, it's the first card. With number 23. I'm going to do 3 of the cards. Take time with me, guys. I don't like rushing things, especially my reading. If you've seen me, if you are familiar with my reading, actually I did some in English back then, so I tend to take time with my reading, so I'm not in a rush energy, because now I'm on my holiday at home. Yes, we call it staycation. Alright then, so we have Selene, right? Then we have the Rabbit, very good, with abundance, prosperity, luck, and fertilities. I wish that anyone who come across here, we would share the energy. We're gonna have the same energy together. Okay, and just let me know if my rose burn. Okay, I know that some reading they have like a very clean prop, but I love to rearrange things. And we have the pentacles over here. And guys, surprisingly, change are coming because 5 and 5 over here. Okay, let's shine together, shall we? Okay. And some of you might have a year rabbit in a Chinese zodiac as well, if that resonates with you. So yeah, I just hope that this message resonates with you. Alright, some of you might have like S or R with your name. Yeah, I try to read cards as much as possible. And I feel like some of you have like a very intuitive and into kind of witchcraft and some sort of magic. Okay, witchcraft is not a bad thing. So let me get one more card. What is meant to shine? What is the time to shine? We have the moon, mystic, intuition, oh, inner knowing, trust your vision, secrets. Right. It's very obvious, guys, that I'm gonna be honest with my reading. Okay, I'm not gonna be sugar-coated or, you know, try to make things beautifully, but I gotta do what I see and what I can read. Obviously, whoever come across this, the time to shine is coming from your intuition, the sense of yourself, the way you connect with spiritual world. Okay, some of you may not have spiritual awakening. Okay, some of you may drawn with the moon, or some of you may be, because you can see that the moon has the same color. This deck of cards has many kind of colored moon, you see? Okay, so it is clear that this full moon is showing you that it's time for you to be in tune with your intuition, in tune with your sense. Some of you may feel like you have something deep down in you and some spiritual awakening. Okay, I feel like your intuition will bring you like the path that bring you to abundance and, you know, grow a lot of ideas that related to your sense. Yeah, I feel like whoever come across this, we may have the similar energy. Okay, because my channel is very small. I'm not you know, a big number yet to those channels. I feel like it's very unique and I'm a very reserved person. So if you find me, congratulations. Achoo! Yes, my channel is very small. I'm very new, to be honest. I just started doing this a few years, not upload much because my strict schedule, but this time I feel like I have the feeling I need to come back doing this because this feel like it's so me, it's myself. I have been self-doubt most of the time, but when I do this, I feel like deep down I'm on the right path. And if you have the same feeling, you are on the right path. If you continue to this part, I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. We might have very similar, how can I say, energy. Yep. Some of you may try to get some way of creative, you know, like designing as well, like can be some clothing. Okay, beauty. Yeah. It's a confirmation as well that yes, if you like this to shine, this would bring you in a very brightest way. Yes, and yes, start now. Start with this full moon. Can be some idea, but it's better because it's in Aries. So Aries is all about action. So it's better for you to just start now. you know, in your own pace. There's no need to rush. All right. And it's better if you are into spirituality, okay, make a progress. Start with the moon mystic, manifest with the moon would be benefit as well. And some witchy magic if you're interested, or just study about it, it would be nice too. Yeah. And this would bring you some change, and you feel like you feel completed some way, somehow. Some of you may have a past life. And with this card, I feel drawn to this card with the pyramid. Some of you may have the past life in Egypt, and you feel drawn into this divination, and you feel drawn into this. I feel that part of you would like to discover your intuition, the mystical of it. And this time I feel like if you do like meditation, like a big session of meditation, at some point you may find yourself, your past life, if you do practice that, okay? I did that sometimes, but I just don't feel like I want to discover my past self. But I just feel like I related to this era of Egypt in some time of my past life, because I feel drawn into Egypt in so many ways. Okay, just do some meditation. And also there's some of you that feel like your character, some of you, okay, not every one of you may have like a mysterious, you tend to be like introvert, or you're not really, you know, reveal who you are into people's that much. And that would be your character as well. That's why people tend to come and discover you as well. That's why you feel like you're different. Yeah, I feel like if you're in tune into this, I feel like some of you, you come here, you may doubt your ability, or you just watch this just, you know, for some entertainment purpose, I don't know. But if you really practice this, it would bring you, it would transform you in some way. And I feel like there would be some self-discovery at some point, okay? And you feel fulfilled and abundance, like you get reward for who you are. Okay, I'm going to move on with some tarot and see how this pink moon will shine. I feel like yourself has some character that shine already, mysteriously shine. Someone may have, you know, you may find like sometimes people look at you like they want to find something about you, find out something about you. Okay, let me get some tarot and see what else that come up. You have the Emperor. What is meant to shine? Oh, it's come with a 2. 5 of Swords. There's a lot of 5 going on here. Okay. Knight of Wands. I like you to just listen to this shuffle, so because I love to shuffle in front camera, if you don't know. So it's actually, I love to do this live. That's why my reading is quite long, because yeah. Okay, you can see that one flight out, and this one. Okay, we have the Hierophant, guys. I can't even want to say how many 5 we have here. And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, So we have the Five of Swords over here. We have the Hierophant over here. And these two already the five. Okay. It might be some change coming, and at the same time it would bring some confusion. Is there some confusion with some of your energy? There might be some of you in some energies find like it's confusion, like is this true, if it's not true. Some of you may be in a crossroad, okay, to decide on something, or some of you, most of you may have like what can I say, the healing, in the healing sorry guys, my camera was off. I'm not sure which part I was saying, but I feel like some of you may find it's a confusion. It's like you might be fight with yourself. There's something going on with your life that is bring you pain, and you know you don't want to fight this anymore. You tend to find somewhere they feel peaceful. That's why I say that some of you feel like this is the way that, yeah, I just saw a big butterfly just flew out from my windows. It just feels like this is the way. Some of you may just introduce into spirituals or divination. This may be drawn you into this something. That's why you come across, you know, many general, you know, videos about tarot reading for some of you, okay? I feel like this is the feeling of like you want to get in charge of your own term, just like you want to be in tune with yourself and just want to do something on your own. Some of you like to do like a self-teaching, you know, tarot reading like me. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is a message for you from the universe that this is the right time. Okay? If you're waiting for this message, so some of this message is just like, I feel like some of this message might find you in your some aspect. I mean, like you don't have to be using divination just to find, you know, for being career. Some of you, yes, maybe, but for me though, personally, I love doing this. I feel uplifted every time when I do it. I feel great. I feel in tune with myself. You know, reading this is just not just bring cards and, you know, shuffle, know the readings, and no, but reading for someone, I'll be aware, like I feel like if there's a good energy to someone and I can bring this good energy, bring this positivity to someone, I love this. Okay. It's quite a bit of challenge with card and everything, but yes, it's a great thing. Some of you though, some of you will have a journey of the healing, like I mentioned before. Healing journey, it just not happen overnight, guys. Something that you wound. With this Knight of Wands, as you see that this pain is just like a beautiful pain. Some of you may have like a trauma, childhood trauma, or you have something that feel pain. Okay, you may fall, but take this message as this is a beautiful pain. I tend to put, you know, the word turn your pain into power every time when I do the healing. Like sometimes, you know, we're human, we still have doubt, and sometimes it's a downtime. I was like, sometimes you need to be in tune with yourself. Like, yeah, turn this pain into power. Don't stick with, you know, even though it's a wound, it would heal. Okay, it would heal beautifully. And with this flower, I see this white flower. So some of you, if you like to put, you know, decor your house, your surrounding with white flower to just give you a good energy. So that's great. I'll find it as your lucky flower during the time. This will transform you. Alright, but sometimes, as some of you, you may feel like there's a lot going on here. Some of you may be a Gemini like me, there's a lot going on with your mind. It's this confusion, like, oh, if I'm being like this, is someone gonna disagree? Maybe some surround you. Maybe your community. It can be your family, friend groups, or, colleague, workers, I don't know. Find that resonate with you. You may find like, oh, I may not get along with them. I'll be different. They would come up against me like, oh, I know she's doing this, she's doing that, she's doing readings. Yeah, that might be like you're afraid to show or to share. But like this, it say like this moon mystic, stay in the secret. Okay? Being secretive. Privacy is precious, guys. Trust me. You don't have to, but privacy is precious. Once you find stillness in your space, it will find like, I don't know, and the part of me is being a very extreme introvert, but I feel like doing some things alone, especially spiritual work, is in tune with yourself very quickly. Because when you go out there, it's a lot of ideas going on. Some people have a very dense energy, like dense. I feel like they're trying to get you in a corner and try to get information from you like that, and which I don't like. At some point, if you really, feel like that, so let me know in a comment, okay? Yes, I feel like start doing something, start learning something. But this one is obvious, like you need to study spirituality. It may be benefit you at some point. Okay, this is not a cult that I would invite you to come to this spirituality. But if you're here and you listen to me here, I think you may have something in common, alright? Yeah, work with that. I feel like, don't give up. Being alone, being in your stillness is hard to find peace. Even though you spend time in the, the serene environment, but if you feel pain, you feel pain. Yeah? It needs to be healed from the inside. I think some of you may be a Cancer or the Scorpio. There's a lot of magic over here. Yeah, and prosperity would come to this for sure. I mean, like the rabbit is fertile. It's fertility symbols, kind of animals. Some of you may want to start astrology learning or study more about divination. There's so many kind of divination, guys. Alrighty. Oh, this is great. If you see 555, it's a confirmation as well that this message may come for you, that you need to intune with yourself and start learning. At least read horoscope. Someone come and ask me like, I like to do this thing, what should I do? Well, I don't have I'm not a teacher or mentor. I learn things for myself, and I tend to do that time to time. And yeah, back then I was like a very shy and keep myself in in the shadows. I tend not to showing off people's. And yeah, I was like, it's a courage of me doing this in front of the camera, and I'm so happy when I do this, Alright then. With this Emperor, it shows me some of you, if you're Aries, if you're an Aries, some of your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, that's fine. But if you're born into Aries, okay, you have a fire in you, so the fire is the action. You don't want to take charge. Just do things at your own power. Okay? You're powerful. Keep the fire in you to move yourself. Alright? Wow. And I feel like with this card, I feel like once you start doing this, things will come as quick as you imagine. As you can imagine. It's like, whoa, that's work, or something like that. Okay? And again, if you see 555, so that's a confirmation. But don't look for it, okay? Things will come naturally. In a coincident way. No, maybe in a coincident way, I don't know. Pardon my English, guys, not my it's not my first language. Alright then, this huge pink moon is very big, so I don't know like where to place it, but I love the pink moon so much, so I tend to just put it right here. I think I put the Hierophant over here, okay, because the Hierophant is very, very nice. Yeah, this is not negative, but sometimes you need to be there to be different, okay, with this Five of Swords. There's gonna be a lot going on with your intuition, like, is this right, is this wrong? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I wanna open more tarot on this. I prepared, but I think I'm gonna go with it's very clear though. Gonna go with my another oracle card, and I have a little mini oracle card just to get the message clear. You can shine. Let yourself shine, guys. Let yourself shine. And I wish that the message will find you resonate, okay? If you find it resonate, just put emoji. Which one should I go? Go for the moon then. Yes, go for the full moon in my comment. And see what is the message that coming up to confirm with this reading what is meant to shine. See, I just told you we have Beatles with number 28 here with sum to 10. Creativity and inspiration. You are creative. I feel like whoever come across this, we have similar energy. Okay, well, if you're not my stalker. I have stalker, guys, trust me. Not in a bad way, but yeah, someone I feel like I have eyes on, to be honest. Yeah, but it's great, but not I don't know in a creepy way or not. Beatles. Yeah. Beatles make me think of Egypt though. Think of the scarabeo. I feel this is your weapon, guys. Your creativity is your weapon. I would like to say that we share the same energy here. And I could confirm you that creativity would bring you, I got a goosebump, with your great journey. Keep doing that. It will bring me completion at some point in your life. Trust the moon. Let the moon guide you. Okay? And thank you so much if you come this far. And we have last but not least Wolf instinctual wisdom, wildness. Yep. Alright guys, I think I'm going to put the summary of these readings. It's very obvious that this time, this full moon, it's time for you to be a lone wolf, to in tune with yourself, in tune with your intuition. Ask who you really want to be. Some of you may think, are you good enough to be different? Are you dare enough to be different? Are you ready to share? You don't have to share. Keep yourself isolated with this essential wisdom and wildness. Trust your inner, see, inner knowing. Connect to source. Study of all kind of you looking for. Some of you maybe some healing. Find the book. It doesn't have to be this divination, okay? Find the book that heal your heart. Maybe some self-growth book, you know, personal growth, kind of that. And once you find the message, once you reach into some point, you'll be surprised that your guidance will give you the message that you are on the right path. And you would empower yourself with that, because you have power. And let that power shine on you. Okay? I just wish that this energy come to you. Alright guys, last but not least, I'm gonna put a little message. Let's see if we still have some yes, some space for that. And remember guys, if you see number 555, it's your lucky number of this month. Oh my goodness, I don't see that. It's burned my lip over here. Alright guys, I have, last but not least, I have this message to just put a little bit for you, just to get you some uplift energy from this. Trust yourself, trust your intuition guys, and start learning. Find something. If you're on a healing path, you have me, and I can confirm with my reading that this journey may be lonely, but once you get yourself strong, get your mind strong, you discover something that meant for you, you find your inner peace and stillness. That's the heaven in your heart, to be honest guys. And last but not least, we have momentary. Okay, and I'm gonna put one more. Oops. Oh, they have some. Believe. Yes, that's a very strong message. And last but not least, we have confidence. That is perfect. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna scoot it up a bit. Right guys, if you want to capture this, okay, I tend to just put that up for you guys already. This is beautiful guys. Even though it's just a short reading, I feel like, oh yeah, but why you are short, just momentary. Well, this is beautiful. I'm so grateful that this reading finds you. I feel like if you come across this, let's shine together, okay? It's your time to shine. Bring this light to you, okay? Shining about light. Some of you may be in the dark at the moment. I don't know if this resonates with you, okay? Some of you may be in the dark journey. Try to discover yourself. stillness is the key. Okay, try to do some meditation. It's a self-healing. Is, you know, sometimes you need to in tune. At this point, yes, you can listen to other, but at the end of the day, I like you to just listen to yourself and trust your inner wisdom. Okay, the wisdom can come from the way that you study or something that you practice on your own, especially on this spiritual journey. Just have confidence in yourself and believe in yourself. This is a very confirmed, and I feel like the more strong inner power of you would bring a great road, great journey. Okay, this is a confirmed message from the universe to you. Okay, guys. Okay, last but not least, I love to use this tuning fork for you just to take a little deep breath and just trying to breathe in this energy if this find it resonate with you. Okay, if you come this far, I am so grateful from myself, from my heart. For myself, and yes, from myself and my heart for you. And just to seal this energy together, okay, I like you to take a deep breath before that, and I'm gonna do this tuning fork. It might be a little loud, so breathe in and think about the word that you like to take into. Alright guys, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you so much for everything and for being here. Whatever bring you here, I am so grateful. And if you find this message lighten up your day and you feel resonate with the message, and if you'd like to give any comment, please do down below. I am so appreciated. I like to confirm that you have the power in you. Just use that power to empower yourself. Alright, and one thing I like to show you just to confirm, because I do meditation this morning. Okay, even though you're new here, last but not least, I said I write down here, everything in life has a restart button. Okay, it's not a tattoo because I do meditate and I forgot. You know, funny story, I think like, oh, I'm gonna forget this, so I just pick a pen and just write down here. Thank you very much guys, from my heart and soul, that you have been with this reading this far, and this is the end of the reading now. So I think that if this resonates with you, so I would appreciate if you like the video or leave me some comments or any comment that you think you can share with others in the world, but not scam. Okay. It have to be a positivity vibe over here. And yes, and until next time, I think I will bring a good energy and see what it goes. Alright, and I just hope that this pink moon will give you great energy and start the fulfilling happiness and have a positivity to bring you the next day, and have a great energy to, you know, do whatever you like in life. Like me, I starting this channel again, just like, let's do it again, just give it a go. Because I feel like this meant for me. Alright guys, until next time, bye bye.